Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm a software engineer here at TempoDB, the time series database as a service company. And today we're going to talk about one of the most basic features any database can provide, which is the ability to find your data. We're going to talk a little bit about how that's implemented in terms of time series within TempoDB. So before we jump into that, just a quick review on what a series is in TempoDB. It's a series of key value pairs with the timestamp being the key and some numerical values, say for temperature readings, in this example being the value. And this stream of data can continue, here it starts at noon and can continue as far into the future as this series goes. So, much like rollups, which we discussed in another video, there are two key parameters that you start with when you want to find data. The first is the range, and in this case we've got data that starts at 12 and goes at 12:15. So that's our start and end. The period is defined similarly in terms of the rollup, in terms of minutes or days, months. In this case, we're going to go again with a 5-minute period. So given the 15-minute range that we've got, in the end of this, we should see 3 points come out of the find algorithm. And finally is the predicate. Predicate has some similar values to rollup, but as of right now, we have max, min, first, and last available as predicate criteria for finding. Max and min are pretty self-explanatory. First and last find the first or last points in each bucket respectively. So just for this example, we're going to stay with max, fairly easy. So again, like rollups, what will happen is we will divide our time series into discrete 5-minute buckets. So from 12 to 12:04, 12:05 to 12:09, and 12:10 to 12:14, all endpoints again being exclusive. And since we chose max, the algorithm is going to look through each of these buckets and pull out the max value. So 10 here, 21 here, and 29 here. So at the end of it, we'll have 3 timestamps. With the values being 10, 21, and 29. So you might be asking what's the difference between finding data and rolling it up, which is a good question because they share a lot of similarities, but the main difference is while the max rollup would produce the same values, at the end of it, all you get for the timestamp is the interval in which it was found. So it's less granular. That makes find appropriate for finding discrete points in time as opposed to just aggregate statistics over an interval. And that's the high-level overview of finding data points in TempoDB. We have documentation available online, as well as you can get in touch with us directly. Again, my name is Aaron, and I'm a software engineer here at TempoDB.